Hi everyone! This is a video review of the Transformers Combiner Wars Ironhide, part of the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars line. And after this review, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. But as for the figure itself, here we can see Ironhide in his vehicle mode. Looks very nice. I love the silvery windows on the front and on the sides. The Autobot symbol on the front, like the yellow stripe down here. And this is actually a repaint of one of the Stunticons, but I think this vehicle mode works well for Ironhide. Being that this is a pickup truck and all, you got some nice gray right here to break up the monotony of red. The same gray right here with black tires all around it. And you get this nice silver hand weapon and a gray axe right here, which is pretty cool. Sort of like these lines over here. Assuming these are... this trunk is supposed to be closed, and they're just not just put in there because... for no reason, because they couldn't put space right there. Also like the spoiler up here, also very cool. Also like the molded details on the hood. Also like the shape around the tires right here. You don't get too much kibble on the bottom. You can also turn his head around to hide it, but he does pretty much have the same engineering as most Combiner Wars figures, and you do get these additional peg holes right here to store the weapons, or to put weapons from other Combiner Wars figures on here, or any weapons that fit, such as Energon weapons. And you do get this peg here, also right here, which I'm not sure what it's for. So all in all, this is a very cool looking vehicle mode. Looks a lot like a pickup truck, but it also has some very nice details. So it fits the look of a vehicle mode for a Transformer. And again, I do like the paint apps on the sides and the front, plus the Autobot symbol, and the gray here on the front and the back, and the tires to break up the monotony of the red. But now to transform this guy, what you want to do is, it's pretty much the same transformation as the Stunticon he's painted from, but I'm going to show you anyway. Just get these feet down. Now these do tab into the slots right here. Get this hood down. And yeet. These arms up here. And now you have Ironhide in his robot mode. He can hold his axe pretty well. This hand thing here is kind of cumbersome right here. Now, for robot mode, you do get some nice paint right here. Do you like this design and paint on the sides? Same goes for this part as well. And you do see the connector bit right here, which looks fine in robot mode, like it has on the other Combiner Wars figures. I do like the Autobot symbol on the belt. You do get some nice paint on this detail right here on the legs. I do like the mold details on the legs. Can sort of, yeah, I really don't like how it just looks like the side of the truck, like when you have the arms like this, but you can raise these shoulder pads to break it up a bit. I sort of don't like this kibble right here on the back. I don't really think it fits Ironhide at all. He doesn't have kibble behind his head this large in any of his TV, comic, or movie iterations. I do like how they put this gray right here on the arms and the legs to break up the monotony of the red. And I do like the details on the belt. And despite the fact that I really don't like this cable behind it, you do get a nice head sculpt right here. Looks very good. Just wish there was a way to sort of hide this well. Or remove it. This just seems like it's pinned in. Can't really force this to go back or it'll break. Let's see, as for the articulation, arms rotate 360 degrees. They go in and out. Bend at the elbow. Bend at the knee. Rotate at the upper part of the thigh. Legs go back and forth. Knee bends right here. And yeah. So all in all, robot mode looks very cool. I do like the paint. The design of the chest is good. Do like the head sculpt and the paint on the molded details. Plus the molded details themselves. And you do get some nice articulation with it. Just the only thing I don't like is this back kibble right here, which doesn't really fit Ironhide at all, but really can't get this to go down, which really bugs me. Now, to transform this guy into an arm, what you want to do is just take this axe. You want to put it to the side somewhere. You just put these legs together. Yeah, make sure the tab is still in there. Turn this head around, you don't want it facing up, and yeah. Now, and here's pretty much Ironhide in his arm mode. Now you can get him to be the left arm or the right arm, depending on, and you can also change the position of the thumb to match which side you're putting it on. Now you can configure this arm in a bunch of different ways. I just try to bend the elbow so it's not really hitting the arm when I move the elbow of the whole figure as the combiner's arm. Does look pretty nice. Of the Stunticons, probably one of the nicer arms since this isn't big and wide. And you do get, and the shoulder side, and this shoulder still looks pretty decent. And you really get some nice red to match Optimus Maximus, which is what this Ironhide is for, basically. And why they repainted one of the Stunticons as Ironhide. Now, to get him to become a leg, what you gotta do is you basically do everything you would normally do to put him into vehicle mode, except get the hood down. And just get these fingers up in here. Get this toe out. Hold on. Wait, I should have left that out. Get this in. And here you have him as a foot, basically. Now, this hood does work very nicely as a knee pad, and this does work great as a foot as well, but considering the fact that the other combiners don't make nice arms, you may want to actually consider putting this into arm mode for either Menasor, I mean if you have the other guy that this is a repaint of, and this guy's an arm for Optimus Maximus, and the red does match Optimus Maximus quite nicely. unless you're using the white one. And I do really like the silver of this foot right here, or arm. And you do really get some nice blaster bits too for vehicle mode or either of its two modes. Just to turn this back into a vehicle, you just put this down here. Yeah, so overall, Ironhide is a pretty good figure. I do kind of hate the cable, but other than that, the robot mode looks very good, if you don't mind that the cable behind his head. And the vehicle mode fits Ironhide pretty well. It is a pickup truck. You don't really get a section back here, but as a pickup truck, he was a pickup truck in the movie, and Optimus is a truck as well. So it really fits Ironhide for him to be a truck, considering how strong trucks are, and the fact that Optimus is also a red truck like this. And Ironhide is on store shelves, so I highly recommend you pick this guy up. I do recall Optimus Maximus was one of the first Combiner Wars figures, so you'll want to get this to complete Optimus Maximus. Well, that's it for my review, you guys. As I've said earlier in the video, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also follow me on twitter.com/legendantihero. You can also follow me on Instagram also. My Instagram is legendaryantihero. And you can add me at Facebook at facebook.com/legendantihero. And again, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Don't mind the ants in the background here. I haven't found a way to get rid of them. Not sure why the ants are here. And that about does it for this video. Goodbye, you guys.